Hey guys, Graham here with InlinePerformanceMag.com, and today we're going to be reupholstering and repairing the seat for our Project XT600 Yamaha. So as you can see, the original seat foam from the bike is actually in pretty good shape. We could have just gone ahead and recovered it as it was, but it's a little bit firm for my taste, and I wanted to add just a little bit of height. So what I did was went ahead and got some extra foam from my local foam store. I got a whole square of this for like $5 of extra, and simply used a spray adhesive for foam to put another block on here, and then slowly shape it down using a razor knife, a kitchen knife, and finally a grinder to try to smooth off the top. So it's not quite perfect. It could be a little bit smoother, but we think with the vinyl, as we stretch it over, it's going to be more than good enough for such an old beater motorcycle. So rather than paying like $30, $40 for a pre-made seat cover, we just went to our local fabric mart, and you can choose from a whole variety of vinyls and leather. We went for a simple black leather-looking vinyl, which is fairly thick and also provides a pretty decent grip on the seat, which is important for a kind of enduro bike like this. So next, we're just going to start stapling it on one side, pulling everything tight, and eventually we'll get everything wrapped up and everything stapled together. There we go. That one wasn't quite out all the way, but now I got that. Yeah. Here?
Yeah. Push really hard on it.
Alright, so what we've done so far, we started with the back, made sure we got the back stapled on, and then we pulled all the excess up to the front and held it in place with a large clip. And now what we're going to do is start working along one side, pulling it tight as we go, and stapling it as we go. We've got the other side clipped for now, so we'll pull one side tight, pull the other side tight, and then finish it all off at the front. Alright, so as you can see, Paul and I are working our way along the seat, just slowly working from the back to front, pulling it tight as we go. So you can see the back looks real nice and tight here. Up front, we're still working our way there. We've kind of got it clipped in place. We've started getting the staples underneath, and the progress is good. We're just kind of on the last stretch here, the hardest part, making the turn and finishing off the nose up by where the tank will be. Alright, so we got the whole seat covered off now, and I say we, I really mean Paul, because he did the lion's share of the work on this one. You can see it came out real good. You see this bump here is actually not because the vinyl's loose, it's actually simply the foam underneath. And hopefully that'll compact down over time as I ride it. And around the back, did a real neat job. It's all trimmed, stapled. And finally, the last thing we're going to do is simply replace some of the missing foam that was originally here for where the seat pan sits on the frames. So we're just going to cut a few little pieces of this extra foam we have left over and make it good as new again. That's all for this installation, but keep it tuned to InlinePerformanceMag.com for more updates on all your sport bike needs.